Hello and welcome to the Emini Trading Authority's Harvester E-mini Day Trading System overview and review. And as you see in the logo here, you see some extra description that mentions price action as an MOD strategy. High precision and flexible price action means it trades off of, well, just price action. We don't need anything else. We can look at the bars and trade in the fly. We can impress our friends and say, hey, look, watch me trade with just this squiggling chart. And the price action type of setup is very strong. It's a very high probability price action type of setup discovery, and it has certain entry mechanisms in combination with this setup that allows us to trade this in a very solid way. Most e-mini traders don't know what they're doing. They get hooked in by the marketplace, they get mesmerized by price action, and then they get their butts kicked. Now, what you want to do is be there in the process when they are getting their butts kicked, because in that process, you want to catch an entry and ride that, because that butt kicking scenario on price action usually has a lot of points and has a high velocity follow through. So, a lot of profit points plus fast profit points sounds like a good recipe for trading, and that's what we're targeting in this method. Now, this method was inspired off of actually a binary option system. So we have a cross correlation here, which is pretty interesting. Often discoveries are made in other realms, but the application can have as good or a better application of that discovery in another realm of study, or in our case, realm of trading. And so we have this over here on this E-mini trading system. So it's very interesting and it's very solid. And MOD is kind of a corny type of title for a philosophy, a trading system development philosophy approach, where we, ideally wanted a money on demand type of strategy. Of course, you can't just tell the markets, give me money, right? But you can kind of closely do so when there are particular types of price action opportunities. And so with these types of strategies, you can have a certain amount of patience because they come along fairly frequently, and you can go just take the entry and have a high probability, very high probability chance of making money, and you're done. But Harvester is a system. You can trade this as a strategy, which means what? Well, trading as a system means you take the strategy and you trade it over and over and over and over, and you take every trade. You don't guess, right? Now, systems trading way is the way that is most powerful and would be of most benefit to most E-mini traders, because the E-mini markets can be very slippery and very surprising, right? To trade in real time. Well, you need a way to deal with that. So you look to trade systematically, you see and do. Now, that may be difficult for a lot of folks because it's a little bit, mechanical and robotic, and, it's not really exciting or entertaining. Well, the concept of excitement and entertainment speech, sorry, in E-mini trading or trading in general deserves its own speech. Okay, so that's another big topic, which I'm trying not to go into off on a tangent, but we want to be able to become system traders, which takes a simple mindset of execution. Therefore, we're going to have to change the way we look at trading. For most of us, we're going to have to just simply accept the system and do your job. Okay, it's like you're doing a job, and that's it. Now, with Harvester, you can trade an hour a day, you can trade 2 hours a day, you can trade the whole day. The system's results you can see on the website are for well, let's go get them. They are for the whole day. Okay, so this harvester was designed to have a nice pacing to it. No, we're not trading 1 minute bars. So you can see here from some systems performance results, and you may see a more fancy version of these results later and some more. But this is a fairly recent example of what this system was able to do. Okay, all these trades are based on the system's entries and exits, and you can see here. This is ES now. Okay, this is S&P 500 E-mini. So you can see here plus 76 for the day, plus 48, plus 154. So these are just some faster days. I mean, if you get 154, that's insane, right? But that's we just took the sample according to where the system was tabulated at the time of most recent tabulation, and so those are the types of results. So if you add them up, it's 366 profit points. That's 73 profit points a day, which is pretty insane. 18,000. Approximately 18,300 per contract. That's 3,660 per day per contract. Okay, or 36,000. Okay, so there's was more drama during that week sample for sure, but maybe as we go along we get some boring days up there, to make it look less impressive, but and more even, because there will be boring days, as you know. For example, the seismograph day, right, where it looks like a price action looks like a seismograph and doesn't go very far. Well, we put up ES here because of a request someone was looking for E-mini, and that said, this type of system will likely do far more prolifically on NQ, NASDAQ and the Dow, YM, and Russell 2000 even. So ES was probably the worst contract to show here if we wanted to impress point-wise, but because there was a specific request for E-mini 500, S&P 500, we put that up there. Okay, so I'll just continue reviewing this page here. And by the time you see this, maybe we have something else up here, but for now, hopefully, you're gonna have to go to the page to see all the details because the font's pretty small. But essentially, it's a price action system. This is a home study, video course that will teach you how to trade the system, so you own a skill for life. It's not software. Okay, depending on software, usually is a losing game. Okay, unless you are some big company that has a lot of resources, a lot of employees to keep up with it. You're much better off learning how to trade. You'll be able to trade, E-minis. You'll be able to take this to other futures contracts or forex or stocks. Okay, and so you'll be acquiring a trading superpower by learning the system and getting good at trading the system. Yeah, you need to get good at trading the system. That just means you need to get used to it and used to reacting in real time, really, according to the system rules. That's common sense, but a lot of people actually miss that part. They get a system, they don't apply it, they don't practice and learn it and work it out so they can actually trade it well in real time. They're too anxious to make money, and so they dive in and they think they're trading the system, but they're not really, and they just get caught up in their emotions and put on some big giant contract size and get smacked upside the head by the marketplace, and then they wonder what's going on. Well, I guess one can say, be smart. Don't be crazy, ridiculous, silly, whatever words you want to call. I'm sure you can think of other words. Okay, so go in step, go in pace, learn the system, put it to use, and I think you should be able to do extremely well. That's just my opinion. Not promising you future returns and all that kind of disclaimer speak, but this is a very solid method that you would do very well to put into your trading arsenal for day trading or swing trading. Okay? All right. It's very important that you understand what I just said. So go pick up the system, put it to work, practice it. So as soon as you get it in your own system and you know, get it so you understand exactly how it works, then you own it. You develop your own trading superpower. You have the ability to potentially make money, you know, regardless of what the economy is doing, regardless of what the markets are doing, and so on and so forth. And then, you can always stop trading when you want, take a break, you know, and then plus if you've generated a lot of cash flow and built up a large account, then you have a lot more flexibility to do all sorts of other things. You can even grow other businesses by hiring other people to do stuff for you and things like that. So, all right, that's about it with this review and overview. Come to Emini Trading Authority. Okay, and on the front page, you'll be able to click on the Harvester logo, more info button, or if you're on, YouTube or whatever tube, you can click the link below, and you should be able to access this page. All right, thanks.